Hi, Razorbacks. It's Mrs. Hall from the library. I hope that you're safe. I hope you're staying inside. And wow, we miss you. Today, I wanted to start a little segment that we call Awesome Sites. And every Tuesday and Thursday, I will be updating a piece of our library website and sharing with you some sites that I think are great and I think will help you find some things that you really like. So let's go ahead and talk about how to get there. So, you guys know the Roy Junior High webpage. We're going to hover over students and come library. And once we do that, you're going to see that we've got lots and lots of resources here. Take a look at those and check those out. But for now, we're going to go to these April Awesome Sites. So if you click on that, it will just take you to another piece of the website. And here, I would like to start with you, and I am going to start, of course, I'm going to do some reading websites. I hope you're reading. I hope you're finding something great to read. And if you found that you've read everything at your house or you're running out of materials to read, then this will help you a lot. So, this is our awesome sites, and I want to talk about a couple of pieces of this. So, first of all, this right here, this middle piece right here, is an instruction guide, a startup guide to 3 different places you can go to find great books. So all you need to do is click here where it says read books, and it's going to give you access to that startup guide. So there are 3 different options. The first one are for fiction ebooks. The second one we have, you'll be able to find nonfiction ebooks. And the third option, there's some multimedia books. So let's just go through really quickly. I bet most of you know. I'm going to click over here on the Sora app, and this is going to take you to the online library where you can check out lots of free ebooks. So I'm going to come over here to Not My School, and my school isn't listed here, so I'm going to click that, and I'm just going to type in Roy, start to type in Junior, and it will give me my access right there. Now, for your username and password, don't type in your whole email address, just what you would use to log into a Chromebook. So just your username and your password. And then you're going to sign in. And from here, you can do lots and lots of things. So you can take a look at books that you like. I've been using this a lot. So I'm going to click on Explore. And right here for a minute, this is a book that's available for everybody to check out that will never be unlisted. It will always be available. So that's our big read, our big library read for this month. But then we have things in genres. So take a look, find a book you like. When you find something, click on it, check it out, and it will load right to your Chromebook or whatever device you're on. So that's our first option. If you find something that's already checked out and it asks you to put a hold on it, put a hold on it and then look and find something else. But this is a great way to find something to read. The second way is if we click over here on World Book Online, we're going to click there, and it might ask you for a username and password. I've logged on to this before, so it didn't ask me, but if it does ask you, use this WSD read as the username and WSD write as the password. That's our generic password. And once you log in here, you could just click on this red E, and this is going to take you to a page that will give you hundreds and hundreds of nonfiction ebooks that you can take a look at. And these books you don't even check out, so they're always available. So you can see that we start here with some animal books, there's some biographies, some things with crafts and activities. The more you scroll, the more that's going to populate different books that you can look at and you can take a look and you can see. So if I wanted to click on this one about alien cave explorers, I'll just go ahead and click on that. It'll take just a minute to open that book up. And then when we do open it, you can see there are going to be lots of graphics, some text, and it's kind of like we're all sharing a great big Netflix account. So somebody has read this all the way to the very end, and this is actually the last page. So to go to the first, I'm just going to come over here to these lines. It's the table of contents, and I'm just going to click on that and click cover, and then easy, it will take me right to the beginning of that. And so then I can use this arrow, I can start paging through, I can use my zoom magnifying glass. There are lots of things you can do. So this is a great way to find some really great nonfiction books about really cool things that you can learn about. So a great way to do some reading. The last one I want to show you is this Lightbox. Now, I'm going to click on this link right here, and as soon as I click on that website, it's going to take just a second. It's going to pull up hundreds and hundreds of multimedia books. So right here, you can see that we have some books. But if you see, we've got a little scroll button right here that we can scroll, and we can see different books. So you can see these are all, again, nonfiction books. You can come up here, you can take a look at the Spanish books. I know a lot of you take a Spanish class, or you might be in dual immersion, so that's really helpful. You can search by language arts, social studies, or science, or you can come over here, you can search for a topic. I'm going to show you my very favorite book, and it is about glaciers. So I want to go ahead and I'm going to open up this Lightbox. Now, a book, click that red button, is just like any other book. It's just a nonfiction book with lots and lots of facts in there. The difference is that as you go through, and this will give you an overview of the books, I'm going to click on this arrow right here to page through. But as you start paging through, you're going to see that there are videos embedded. So right here, I can go ahead and I can click on that video. It's one of my very favorite videos.
on one of our regular
This one is
check-ins.
all about glaciers calving. And so you can see this glacier the size of Manhattan breaking off. It's so cool. So as you go through and you take a look at these books, again, you can access that magnifying glass that's up here. Oh, sorry, the zoom. It's up here in the corner. You click on that, you can zoom in, you can see anything. These buttons over here will tell you what if there are multimedia things on that page. So there are lots of different reenactments, there are lots of videos, there are lots of maps. It's a really cool way to read books. So those are the three different ways that you can access books. Those are some of my very favorite ways. So again, feel free to just click on that and take a look at those startup guides. It will tell you of anything that you see, that any direction you need to kind of get you started. And then over here, I've embedded a video here. This is a video done by one of my very favorite authors, Frank L. Cole. And this is his YouTube video where he reads the very first chapter of the book in the series Potion Masters. Frank L. Cole is the nicest guy in the world. He's super funny. He writes great books. So take 10 minutes, click on that, and go see if that's something you like. If it is, he has read the entire book on YouTube on different videos that you can see. So he knows that students are impacted by school shutdowns. So just this week, he got on and he read his entire book, and you can see that book. This is the first chapter, but you can search and you can find his other chapters too. He's really great and he's really entertaining. Another thing that we're starting in the library is we are doing some Google Hangouts on Friday. So if you, for every Friday in April at noon, we are doing this Google Hangout. So if you would like to enter this Google Hangout and talk about books that you've read, books that you've liked, that is the place to do it. And I realize you've been out of school for about 3 weeks now. So there are going to be, maybe you've read everything in your house. My favorite part of being in the library is being able to talk about books. And I can't have you come in the library right now and get a book. That's just not a safe thing to do. But I will have my Sora app open. I will be able to talk to you about books that I've read, that I've liked, and give you some suggestions. There will be other people on the Hangout so they can talk about books that they've read and they've liked. This will be a great time for us to just get together and just talk about bookish things. So if you want to join our Hangout, just click over here on this Google Hangouts form, fill out that form, and I will send you an invite to that link. So that'll be a fun thing. I had some people on this last Friday, and we talked a little bit about books and how we're getting through the quarantine, and it was really fun. So if you're interested in that, take a look here. But that is our awesome sites for Tuesday, April 7th. I'll be back on Thursday with some other sites. We're going to do something a little different. I think we might be doing some things with social studies on Thursday. So check back on this page and see what you like and what you can find. And be safe, Razorbacks. We sure do miss you, and we think you're the best. So stay home, stay safe, and know that we're thinking of you.